Welcome to Acting Like We Know or Pretend to Know But Really Don't. I'm Justin.
And I'm Jeremy.
Who knew you could be hurt by a cheeseburger?
FMK Sports Edition.
We bring back a segment from a long time ago. Who said it?
Who? Pass or score?
And today we draft the best sports movies. So I hope you are ready for a sports-filled show, because this is what this is going to be.
We made it sports-themed. Well, yeah, we did.
Besides the Florida stories.
Right. All right, check us out on Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star review if you enjoy the show. We're also available on Spotify, Stitcher, and all other podcast platforms. Also, hit up YouTube and hit that subscribe button.
Smash it.
Smash it. Why did they say to smash?
I don't
Stupid.
I don't know.
Because not like you're like, smash.
Well, you can smash your
mouse button.
Mouse button, I guess? I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Click.
Check out our socials. What?
It said click. Click.
Check out our socials. Facebook and Instagram are the podcast name, and our Twitter handle is @ActingLikeWeKnow. Drop the G. And if you would like to support the show, we have a Cash App account. It's $Acting Like We Know. Anything helps.
So, I bet you can't guess who our sponsor is. It's CfactorX. CfactorX is a CBD oil company that prides themselves on having the highest quality product found on the market. It's all natural with no additives or preservatives. It's made from non-GMO hemp plants grown on select farms in Colorado and Oregon. There's no herbicides, pesticides, or chemical fertilizers used. All of their wellness products are independently lab tested for quality and purity. It's also great for your pets. It's separate from what you take, so what you take, don't give it to your dog or cat or whatever. The best part is they offer free priority shipping within the continental U.S. Check out their website now for your highest quality CBD oil needs. Their current deal they have and seem to always have is buy two, get one free. Their website is CfactorX.com. It's the letter C, factor, letter X.com. Okay, so since finding facts about sports movies is very difficult, I just decided to do quotes this time. So, the first quote, "It's not a disgrace to be beaten. The greatest disgrace is to quit."
How come you didn't put who this one was by?
Because I don't remember who it was by. I think I just went to Google Images.
Is it Muhammad Ali?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was like Vince Lombardi or something.
Oh. It's not a disgrace to be beaten. The greatest, yeah.
Whenever I played sports and I was getting my ass kicked, I never quit.
Yeah.
I always thought that I could win.
Right.
Always. Be down like 5-0 in soccer. It's like, I don't give a shit. I can still fucking win.
I think you really need that mentality to play professional sports.
Yeah, I never gave up, ever. It's like, I don't give a shit that we're losing. We're not losing. Like, it's not over yet. Yeah. So, yeah. It sucks, but, I mean, again, you can always come back. You just got to believe. All right, so the second quote, "When I score, I don't celebrate. It is my job. Does a postman celebrate when he delivers mail?" This is a soccer player.
I don't like this.
Why?
Because, like, that's half the fun of sports.
I guess it's just kind of a little excessive when they celebrate every time.
Yeah, I get that, but
I think
there's still a time to celebrate.
I think the time to celebrate would be like towards the end of the game and it's been close the whole time and you finally pull it off, but just like when it's every time now, it's just kind of ridiculous.
Well, in soccer, scoring is so rare.
Right.
So I get it in soccer.
Yeah.
But like basketball, you're scoring like every fucking play.
Yeah. Well, and in football is kind of the same. They celebrate and stuff.
Because it's fucking football.
Yeah, but it's so easy to score now, though. So
but not everyone scores every game.
Yeah.
Like, you might score once in a season.
I guess it's situational.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of agree. I never really celebrated when I scored in sports. I was just like, well, back to it. So
I don't know if I necessarily agree with them calling it a job either.
It is a job.
I get why they say that.
It is a job, though.
They have to work at it. They go in every day, whatever.
Not only do they have to work at it, they have to perfect it because they're on the highest, or the world stage, or
but why
just
are
the
they
highest
doing it?
level of the game.
Why are they doing it?
Well, because it's fun, for one. But, again, it's also a job.
I don't go to my job and be like, oh, Buck, I can't wait to have fun today. I don't care about the money I'm going to make. But I'm not going to celebrate because it's my job.
I don't know.
I always thought that was weird. I would say it's like their passion.
I agree to it. I agree with it to a certain degree. But like you said, like in sports where you don't really score much, or if you do it all, I mean, the first time you do it on like the professional stage, it might mean a lot to you. So I don't know. Just depends on how you want to portray yourself.
Yeah.
So, all right, the last one. If you are afraid to fail, then you are probably going to fail. Kobe.
Huh. If you're afraid of it, yep.
Well, it's because it's basically sowing the seeds of doubt in your mind.
Yeah.
So,
If you're already expecting to fail, then it's definitely going to happen. Most of the time.
it's definitely hard to overcome something like this too, especially when you're playing in sports.
When you keep failing.
Right. Well, it's not. I don't really think of it as keep failing. It's just you keep losing, so obviously you're doing something wrong, and you need to change. So,
Imagine being on like a losing sports team for like 5 years in a row.
oh, don't worry, we're about to discuss that later.
And you just don't make the playoffs. You don't make anything. No one's talking about you. That would suck.
Yeah.
But you are still getting paid like $500,000 to play a game.
Right. All right. Let's get to Florida versus the world. So this is where I say 3 news stories. Jeremy guesses which one's from Florida. Since it's been a while, again, I apologize. We had a lot of things going on. 2 weeks ago, I hurt my other ankle.
Again?
Well, no, it's not again. It's just other foot.
Well, you hurt your foot again.
Yeah.
Other ankle, but
Yeah, right. And then the
this
weekend...
guy's fucking ankles are made of glass.
Jello.
He's a glass cannon.
Yeah. And then the week after that was my mom's 50th, So anyways, okay, let's get to Florida versus World. So do you remember if you guessed it right last time? I think you did.
I think I got it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I don't remember.
I don't
It's been so long.
Right.
It's been a whole 3 weeks.
All right, so the first story, the headline, daughter assaults mother with cheeseburger.
Okay.
She's not in cheeseburger with paradise. As, was it Jimmy Buffett?
Cheeseburger in paradise?
Yeah. Cheeseburger in paradise.
Never heard that.
Cheeseburger. Yeah, I said it twice. Yeah, it's a play. Pretty sure it's Jimmy Buffett, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, a 60-year-old mother was assaulted by her 39-year-old daughter with a cheeseburger at McDonald's.
Assaulted. That's a very strong word.
Anything's assault now. It's like spitting on someone or like... There's degrees of it. At approximately 12:30, officers of the police department received a report of a fight at McDonald's involving cheeseburgers. What goes through your head when you get this call?
What? Like a food fight?
The police officers arrived at the scene and found 60-year-old mother crying in her car, bruised and covered in ketchup, mustard, and pickles. The mother and daughter were arguing in their car whilst driving through the drive-thru. The daughter told the mother that she wanted her to die. Jeez. You are an awful person. You can't ever say that to your mom. The mother stated she could no longer live in her home. The 60-year-old mother took her granddaughter inside the McDonald's to use the bathroom. When she returned to the car, her daughter took a bite out of her cheeseburger before yelling, "Bitch, I ought to kill you," and launching her hand with her burger towards her mother, striking the 60-year-old grandmother in the face. The assault left the mother covered in burger residue. The left side of her face suffered swelling and was redder than her right. The daughter got into another driver's vehicle and escaped the scene.
What?
Right.
The daughter got into another driver's vehicle.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't say whether it was like someone she knew or they...
But she's just like, Ma, someone attacked me. Help me.
I don't know. So...
If someone attacked me with the cheeseburger, I would just think that they were trying to feed me.
Unless someone aggressively slaps you with it, though.
That's different,
Like,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever assaulted someone with food like that.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been in a food fight.
I haven't. I wish.
Yeah, that would be fun. They should have that in Las Vegas. You pay to go into a cafeteria with all this food, and you get to just throw it at people.
Wear like paint suits with goggles and you just go hammer on each other. Oh, well.
I want to feel everything. I want to be covered in food.
Yeah, and then get blinded by hot sauce.
Well, you can wear goggles. Okay, goggles
That's what I meant.
is acceptable.
Oh, okay.
But not like covering.
I don't want my clothes to get all that. I'd rather use their shit.
Yeah. That takes away the fun.
Not really. It's just like if you got into a paint fight or like paintballing or something, you have gear that you don't really care about. So, I don't know.
But that washes off. Just like food.
Yeah. Not all food.
Like?
Well, just anything red that gets on clothing is really hard to get out.
If you're wearing white.
Yeah.
Wear black.
Wear black.
Problem solved.
All right, so the second story, the headline, Wife Attacks Husband for Cooking Potatoes. Oh, boy.
There's a lot of food going on here.
That was not intentional. A man would have stood trial earlier this week after attacking her husband with a burrito and chasing him around the house with a pair of scissors after an argument with him over cooking potatoes for dinner.
Wait, if they were cooking potatoes, why was there a burrito involved?
Well, we're about to find out.
Okay.
The fight began when the man arrived at his home with his 6-year-old daughter and a bag of potatoes to cook for dinner. He was greeted by his wife, who was already present. The man brought home three potatoes to bake and eat with broccoli. Whilst he was cutting up the root vegetable, his wife announced, "I don't want a potato." His wife, enraged by the potato dinner, Jesus, she's already psycho, opened the freezer, grabbed a burrito, and threw it at her husband. A frozen burrito does not feel
Ouch.
very good. Yeah. She began launching a bunch of frozen goods at her husband. The man testified in court, "What's wrong with you? What are you doing?" She was just screaming. I couldn't even make out what she was saying. She just snapped and started chasing me with a pair of scissors. The man recollected the events and told the court that he had heard his wife say to him, "What are you, a woman?" She hits you with a burrito, chases you with scissors, and then demeans you even further.
Psycho.
Whilst, who are you? What are you, a woman? Whilst waving the scissors in her hand. Oh my God. The man contacted his 24-year-old daughter and proceeded to call the police. The woman was arrested and charged with felony assault and dangerous weapon and domestic violence.
Felony assault. I guess chasing someone with scissors, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a danger. Yeah, because it's a
sharp weapon.
Yeah, sharp object or whatever. All right.
Okay.
I like how I find all these stories of these women going crazy on their husbands and stuff.
Do ya?
Oh, man. Okay, so the last one, the headline, Father unknowingly drives daughter to bank robbery.
There's a lot of this.
I know.
There's been a lot of these stories.
I never want to be an Uber driver then. You never know if you're going to drive someone or you should worry when you drive someone to the bank.
Yeah, but they never get in trouble.
Yeah.
The Uber drivers,
right.
The people they trick never get in trouble.
Right. A woman convinced her father to drive her to a job interview. He ended up being an accomplice in her bank robbery. The father was under the assumption he was taking his daughter to a job interview at a bank. He only discovered what his daughter had done after he was questioned by the FBI. The woman walked into the bank wearing a red wig, hat, and sunglasses. She handed the bank teller a note demanding cash. The note read, "You have exactly 1 minute to give me all your $50 and $100 bills from both drawers or I'll shoot you. No die packs, no alarms. Follow these instructions and no one will get hurt. Act normal."
Finally, a normal note. She knows all the stuff to say. She thought this through.
She managed to walk away with $300.
That's worth it, right?
And sprinted to a black SUV in the parking lot, presumably driven by her dad. They made off with the loot and escaped home. The FBI investigated the robbery and arrested her at home. She had allegedly admitted to the robbery and 4 other heists. She said she used the $300 to buy groceries.
Do I believe that? No.
What?
The grocery part.
Well, I mean, why is that important?
Because
it doesn't matter what you spent the money on,
yes,
bitch.
It does.
You stole it. It doesn't matter.
She spent it on drugs.
Yeah.
That's different. Buying groceries.
I just don't think it's like you can't tell the FBI, "Hey, I robbed a bank to put food on my table." Sorry.
You can tell them whatever you want.
I know. It doesn't work that way.
You're not going to get away with it.
No.
So
Which one is it not?
you have exactly 1 minute to give me all your $50 and $100 bills, and that equaled up to $300. Bullshit.
I know, right? No die packs.
Which one is it not? It is not. It is not the cheeseburger assault.
Why would it not be the cheeseburger?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just my
Okay.
first thought. I'm gonna go with the bank robbery.
It is the bank.
Yes.
robbery. The first one's from Indiana. The second one's from Michigan. And the last one's from Florida. Which one was your favorite?
Second one.
Really?
Yeah. All over a bag of potatoes.
I know.
Well, there was obviously a bunch of underlying issues here. They were obviously like not getting along before this, but it all started with the bag of potatoes. I don't want a potato, and then you get assaulted with scissors and frozen burritos. Love it.
I would say that the first one's my favorite, but you really can't after a daughter assaulted her mother with a cheeseburger and slapped her with a cheeseburger is what it sounds like. So, yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. The second one is the best.
All right. Let's get into some fuck, marry, kill.
This is going to be hard.
Sports edition. I know, because a couple of them are our hometown heroes. So we're from Seattle, if you haven't heard. So the first two are going to be our, like I said, a hometown heroes. Ken Griffey, Edgar Martinez, Randy Johnson.
Jeez.
I know you're a big Edgar fan, right?
Yeah, but these are three legends.
Yeah.
I think you have to marry Ken Griffey Jr. just because he was the 5'2", one of the greatest baseball players. And again, to your point earlier when you said that you're on a shitty team and we weren't always shitty, but I mean,
when
you
got drafted,
right?
maybe.
You never won the World Series, but you were still considered the best player in baseball.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to give it to him there. And I mean, Edgar Martinez just made it into the Hall of Fame. I think Randy Johnson
as a DH,
I think is too.
I would assume so.
I think Edgar played first base for a while.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think as he got older, he moved into DH. But I think you have to kill Randy Johnson.
Not me.
I think, well, just in my mind you do because he didn't stay with us. But I mean,
he was one of the best pitchers of all time.
And he's the only pitcher to kill a bird.
No way.
How crazy is that?
No one else has done that.
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I've heard of.
I've only seen one video.
Dude,
and it
that's
was Randy
crazy.
Johnson.
Yeah, he was in, when he went to Arizona. He was pitching. He throws a fastball, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this bird dives down.
Was it
goes
a dove?
I don't know.
It was a white bird.
Well, it goes right in front of the ball. It's like,
and that's 100 miles an
yeah.
hour
So
fastball.
that's just crazy that the bird dove in and just exactly where the ball was.
Yeah, look up the video.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just me personally, yeah, you got to marry Ken Griffey Jr. because he was a legend, and then fuck with Edgar and kill Randy Johnson, in my opinion.
I'm definitely marrying Griffey.
You have to.
I'm going to kill Edgar. Fuck Randy.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, I know. I just like pitchers. I respect pitchers.
It's definitely
more than any position. Well, catcher.
Catcher is the hardest
number one.
position in baseball. That doesn't seem like it gets enough recognition, but pitcher is definitely
second. Right?
Second for sure in my book.
The best thing about Ken Griffey was he was just electrifying in every fielding and base running.
He's the 5'2" player.
Yeah, exactly.
He can hit. He can field.
He can do everything.
He can steal
at the top level.
Right.
Yeah. Super fun to watch.
He can do it all.
Edgar was just a great hitter, and Randy was just a great pitcher. Yeah. All right, football. Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, Bobby Wagner.
I hate this question.
This one's hard, right?
This is so hard.
I think it's fairly easy for me.
Really?
I know who I'm killing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know the other part.
You had to kill Marshawn Lynch, right?
No,
I'm
not.
Bobby Wagner?
Nope.
Russell Wilson?
I'm killing Russell
really?
Wilson. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
I mean, he's our franchise quarterback right now, and I love him to death.
Well, he's the best quarterback we've ever had.
Yeah, by far. But I hate the robot Russ stuff. That's where it gets me. Like, Marshawn is just real.
Well, okay, no. Just on playing ability, though. If we were doing
thinking of it just on playing ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Marshawn.
You can't kill Russell because of his play. Like, he's the best on the field.
But Beastquake, dude.
No, I know, but I'm just saying though. Okay, if you're factoring everything like personality and play,
that's
his personality gets an F because God, he's so boring, but he's so good. So.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So yeah, I'm killing Russell.
I can't believe that.
I just love the way Marshawn is himself all the time.
You got to marry Bobby Wagner then, right? Because he is the king of the defense. That's mine. See, I knew that because I think our defense is great because of the way he commands the field and tells everybody where to be. Because if you watch, he tells people where to go.
Yeah.
So
him and KJ.
Right. He's super smart. So yeah, I guess for me, it's just kill Marshawn Lynch and fuck with Russell. It's hard to be a good team without a decent quarterback.
Yeah.
So, especially in today's NFL.
I'm definitely marrying Bobby. Fucking with Marshawn.
God, that's Russell. Crazy. I can't believe that. That was a hard question.
I
don't like
enjoy
that question.
Marshawn Lynch way more than I enjoy.
I'm here so I don't get fined. Hey, Marshawn, how'd it go out there? I'm here so I don't get fined. What's your favorite color? I'm here so I don't get fined.
He should have said black.
I know, right? That was the funnest part of him, just basically telling me to shove it. It's like I think he may have looked at it. It's like, man, I don't want to go and answer their stupid questions that they always ask you. Like, oh, what was going through your mind when you were running the football into the end zone? It's like, I was about to score.
It was more than that.
I know, but I'm just saying in general. It's stupid.
It was a big middle finger to the NFL.
Yeah.
It's like, you're gonna make me do this? Well, I'm gonna fucking not do this by doing it. That was the best part. It's like, I'm gonna be here, but you ain't getting shit from me. Because it just said they had to be there, otherwise they were going to get fined, right?
Yeah, right.
And he's all about that money, too, right?
Yeah.
So, but one of my favorite things, there was an interview with him, and he said, I forget the exact quote, but it was like, I got to get mine before I get got. Just that line right there, dude. I got to get mine before I get got. Love it.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he's a really cool dude, too. Like, my brother met him, and he said he was kind of an asshole, but I'm like, man.
Well, it's just because, I don't know.
He could have just had a bad day or whatever, but you can't be like that all the time. Imagine having to be like that all the time.
Right.
For everybody you meet.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Right.
I could never do it. All right, next one, basketball. Kobe, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. I already know who we're all killing.
We're killing LeBron.
I almost didn't even put him in here because it was too easy.
You should.
I was gonna put Magic Johnson.
You should put like Magic Johnson or like Larry Bird.
I was gonna put Magic Johnson.
You put this fucking joker in here.
I knew it'd be easy.
This guy's a clown. I hate how they say that he's considered to one of the greatest of all time, and I disagree.
He is.
I don't think so.
You can't disagree with it.
Well, he's lost more championships than he's won.
Just look at his numbers. Look at his numbers.
I don't give a shit about his numbers, dude.
Well, then what about Russell Wilson?
What do you mean, what about him?
Is it his numbers, or is it how many championships he's won that makes him great?
Well, I mean, championships definitely
that's one for him.
He's 1-1.
1-2.
1-2?
Yeah, we lost to the Patriots.
No, I know. He's 1-1. We've won one and we lost one.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought you said.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron James has lost more finals than he's won.
Has he though?
I'm pretty sure he has. Hasn't he been to like 5? And
he has 5 rings.
Oh, he has 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
He won 2 or 3 with the Heat. He won one with Cleveland. Maybe he has 4.
I don't know. I don't think he's a GOAT. Compared to these other two, Kobe and Michael Jordan, I don't think he compares anything close.
I think Kobe only has 3.
No, he has 5.
Jordan has 6.
Kobe has 5.
Does he?
I'm pretty sure. They won 3 with what, Shaq, and then he won 2 with Gasol. Pretty sure.
I don't think he won 2 with them. Oh. Maybe 1.
I don't know. I just know once Shaq left, they still won. So, but okay, so yeah, it's obviously killing LeBron, but then it's like, you know what? I think this is like a pro and a con for Michael Jordan. Just like if you would beat him at something, he would be so maniacal about it that he would constantly work at it and then play you again and want to beat you. That's it's like his whole life was competition. That's crazy.
So Kobe has 5. LeBron has 4. Jordan has 6.
Damn.
Still, like, it's the numbers too, right? Like, there's players like John Stockton, who is one of the best point guards of all time. I don't think he has any championships.
It's pretty bad.
But it's just because...
I'm not saying he's a bad player. That just sucks.
Well, he had Karl Malone, too. They had good teams. Yeah. But it was a hard time for basketball. Anyway.
It's when basketball was good.
When you didn't even watch.
I know. But that's when it was good.
But how do you know when you never really watched?
Because I didn't watch it. I think I'm gonna marry Jordan and fuck with Kobe. But yeah, the obvious is killing LeBron.
Yep,
that's where I'm at.
Kill LeBron. I'm gonna marry Kobe. Fuck with Jordan.
I do respect that before Kobe died, he was trying to make women's basketball a thing.
Yeah, more of a thing
for his daughters.
More of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a thing, but
no,
more of a thing. I used to fucking hate Kobe with a passion.
I think everybody did. Well, we did because it's like we were always competing against them, and they would always knock us out of the contention for even being in the playoffs.
I feel like
because like when we had like what was it like Rashard?
I feel like it was
Rashard,
the Spurs.
Was it Rashard or Rashad?
Rashard.
Yeah, and then
it was
like
the Spurs.
Ray Allen and stuff. Yeah,
it was the Spurs who always beat us.
Well,
we played the Spurs.
I actually respect the Spurs though. Like Tim Duncan was actually a good dude.
I liked everyone but Manu Ginobili. Fucking hate that flopping ass bitch.
Flopper.
Biggest flopper I've ever seen in my life.
It wasn't the Bulls.
Next to LeBron James.
Wasn't the Bulls player on the Spurs too when they won? What the hell's his name?
Kukoc?
No, he was
the Bulls player.
Yeah, when he played with Jordan.
Was it like Dennis Rodman?
No.
Scottie Pippen?
Was it like Tony something? I don't know.
Tony Kukoc?
I don't know.
I don't think Kukoc was on the Spurs.
Someone else was on the Spurs team that year. I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
But yeah, I used to hate Kobe, but I love him now. Like, I don't know. I have newfound respect for Kobe.
I think he turned himself around. Like when he was younger. If you know his background story, like he was like a military family. He was kind of always on his own, like in Europe and stuff. Like he just practiced the shit out of basketball. He was always playing by himself. Mm-hmm. So he was just like shooting and, just like dribbling and all that stuff always by himself. So I think he always had the mentality that it
was just him.
Was the solution, right? Yeah. Right. So, and then you paired him with Shaq, who was just all about like glitz and glamour, and it's like, fuck, I don't have to practice. I have natural skill, and that just pissed Kobe off. So
I'm just bigger than everyone else.
Right, exactly.
I can break rims. All right. MMA. GSP stands for George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, and Chuck Liddell.
I'm marrying the Iceman.
The Iceman? Really?
Yeah. Because his fights were the funnest to watch.
They were pretty fun.
And that's why. Just because he was the upstanding brawler. And I mean, obviously everyone loves it when you just... two guys just beat the shit out of each other. Like, it's always the great fights that... the most exciting ones, that is. But, oh, man. These last two, though, like GSP and Anderson Silva, everybody wanted this fight, but it never happened.
I think it would have been a weird fight.
They wanted them to do a catchweight fight, I think at like 185 or like 175. But
it would have been a weird fight, I think.
I think so, too.
Two hugely different styles.
Yeah. Well, I mean, GSP was like a kickboxer, and then I think wrestler, I think, and then Anderson Silva was Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and yeah, like more than that. That dude knew everything.
Yeah.
Like, I loved and hated Silva's fights.
I loved him. He was my favorite.
He was so arrogant.
Yeah, like, that's what I loved about him.
Just slap his face and put his chin out and shit. And
eventually, though, when he started losing it, he would do that and get fucking hit.
Yeah.
But before that, it was Muhammad Ali-esque.
Right.
Where he would do that and just no one could touch him, dude.
Yeah.
He was like the least hit MMA fighter like of all time.
I know. I remember watching him. It's just like he just ducks.
Yeah.
And he just jukes everything, and then he waits for that right opportunity
and just pop, just throws it. Just throw one little jab, and the guy's like down.
Dropped. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I think that's so hard though. God, I think just because watching Silva was more exciting, I think I gotta kill GSP unfortunately, and then fuck with Anderson Silva.
See, I'm gonna kill Chuck Liddell.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
The dude was a brawler, and his fights were so
all these guys are really cool.
Good. I know.
I like all of them.
I know, me too.
But GSP was the most technical fighter I've ever watched. He was really, really, really good at everything he did.
Unless he was hitting Matt Hughes in the balls.
3 times in a row. So yeah, I'm gonna kill Chuck. I'm gonna marry Anderson Silva, the Spider, and then I'm gonna fuck with GSP.
That is a great nickname.
The Spider.
Yeah.
Spider. What was GSP's nickname?
I don't know. Rush.
Oh yeah, George Rush St. Pierre. That's right. That wasn't part of his name.
Mm-mm.
I always thought it was.
Mm-mm.
Chuck Liddell was the Iceman. Yeah. Okay. All right. Boxing. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Evander Holyfield.
I never really watch much of boxing, honestly. I've only seen a few fights, like a couple Pacquiao, a couple...
Have you seen highlights of these guys, though?
Mayweather. Yeah. I watch highlight videos.
Yeah.
The way Muhammad Ali would fight is nuts.
He's like an Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Well, opposite. Anderson Silva is like the
and then
Ali
just playing boxing games and like getting to see you get to use some of their moves, which is pretty cool. Like Muhammad Ali's like punching move is pretty cool.
Remember Fight Night?
Where he like goes back and then just like punches forward.
Yeah.
But I know I'm waiting for them to make another one if they ever will. But this is kind of hard. I heard a podcast a while ago of like greatest rivalries on Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. It's pretty cool.
But
Mike Tyson had a lot going on, man.
It sucks though because Mike Tyson would never fight Evander when they were both in their prime.
Oh yeah,
when he fought Evander was like going downhill, and Evander still almost beat him.
And then he bit his ear off.
He bit his fucking ear off because
he was losing. Yeah,
exactly. Poor loser.
Yeah.
I still like Mike Tyson a lot. He was the strongest boxer ever.
Well, if you think about it, though, just from his perspective, I mean, he was a 13-year-old from the hood who some random boxing legend just plucks him from the street and says, I'm going to make you a murderer.
Yeah, and he did. He fucking did what he said. Mike Tyson was easily the most powerful boxer.
Yeah. This is a hard one.
Butterbean.
I think you got to marry Muhammad Ali just because he was the guy who was. Did he make? No, he didn't make boxing popular, but
kind of
more for probably the African American community. He made it pretty big.
I think he made it more of an event than it normally was.
In a show.
He's like a Conor McGregor.
Yeah, like a showman. Yeah. Made it bigger.
But also he backed it up.
Right.
That was important.
Yeah.
You can't just talk shit and not back it up.
Yeah, he's obviously a legend for a reason. And then it's just like, who are you going to kill? Like, oh, man. You got to look at their overall career. Jeez.
I'm actually going to kill Muhammad Ali.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to have to kill Evander Holyfield and fuck with Mike Tyson. Just because the power, man. The raw power is just nuts. But a lot of people did doubt Evander Holyfield, saying he was never going to be good.
Yeah.
And he always proved them wrong. So I respect that.
I mean, he had the longest win streak. I don't know if it's better than Merriweather or Mayweather. Merriweather's from fucking GTA. Yeah, there's a good documentary about Evander Holyfield that really brought it to my eyes. I didn't realize how good he was. But I'm gonna fuck Muhammad Ali, or kill Muhammad Ali. I'll fuck with Evander, and I'm gonna marry Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
He got that tiger money. All right.
All I can think about is The Hangover, and that guy pisses in his pool.
All right, soccer. Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, or Ronaldinho?
I'm killing Ronaldo.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think he's
just because he's a pretty boy.
No, I think he's a punk bitch. Is what he is.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing.
He's really good, but he's a flopper too.
Yeah, you know who isn't?
Lionel Messi.
Yeah, Messi.
That guy. I was watching champ.
Oh, dude, I was watching a Brazil versus Argentina game like a month ago, and Neymar. He's another really good soccer player from Brazil. Fucking flopping all over the place. Yeah. I think I talked about this. But anyway, Lionel, he would get tackled and just keep his feet going, stay up. And I was like, damn, respect.
So I said that's how I played. I never flopped.
Right.
I
hate flopping.
I know. Dude.
That's why I can't watch soccer. I used to love soccer.
No. So when you're watching it, it's so blatant, but they still blow the whistle. You're like, come on.
Grabbing his shin, rolling all over.
It's why soccer will never be popular in the United States because of the flopping. That's why, for me, basketball's gotten that way, too. So
It's way less now.
well, LeBron's a big flopper too. So.
He is a big baby.
Yeah, it's like when he gets beat, he's like, "Oh, fall to the ground."
Well, also every time he drives in, he expects to get fouled.
Right.
He's like, "What? No foul?" It's like, come on, man, just fucking play.
Anyways, yeah, definitely killing Cristiano Ronaldo. I'll fuck with Ronaldinho and you marry Messi. Ronaldinho was from FC Barcelona.
Brazil.
Well, I know he's from Brazil, yeah, but he played for FC Barcelona. And
Where's Ronaldo from?
Spain.
Oh.
Or Portugal. Portugal.
Oh, Portugal.
Yeah.
Brazil, and then Argentina.
Yeah, and I think he plays for Real Madrid. And
Who?
Ronaldo. Yeah.
Oh. Messi just changed teams from.
I think he was on. Oh God.
Real Madrid.
No, he was on that Argentina.
He's in the
team.
Premier League.
Yeah, I don't. It's been a while.
No, he's in the Premier League.
I haven't watched soccer in fucking.
He just switched teams. He got a huge contract. Dude, I just remember seeing this video of Ronaldinho where he would purposefully hit the crossbar. From outside of the box.
Yeah. He'd kick it, hit the crossbar,
and it would come right back to him.
Come right back to him, and then he'd
do it again.
Yeah, he was a showman. So, but that takes so much precision to
just the way he could dribble too.
Yeah, he was the best ball handler too. The dude could break your ankles.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the thing where you hit that crossbar. Now that you mention it, man, it's been a while. But yeah, go look up highlights of him. It's nuts.
Yeah, he's crazy.
So,
he's like the Jason Williams of soccer.
Or he's like the Rodney Mullen of skateboarding.
Oh yeah, Rodney Mullen.
That guy what do people say, that his hands are his feet and his feet are his hands?
Yeah. I think he's made up more tricks than anybody.
That's crazy.
Like over 100 tricks.
I wonder if he was just like, man, all these people doing vert and this bullshit. I'm gonna make tricks. Like, all right. So
I'm also killing Ronaldo.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said I'm killing Ronaldo, fucking with Ronaldinho and marrying Messi.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Ronaldo as well. Just the whole pretty boy thing, it kind of throws me off. But he is really, really good. But I think I'm gonna marry Ronaldinho and then fuck with Messi. Yeah.
We haven't done this in a while, so doing who said it. So basically I'm going to say a quote, and Jeremy has to guess who said it, but I'm going to give a little bit of background. So for this, I will give their team and what sport.
Don't say it until I ask for it, though.
Okay.
Just do the question.
I'll give you a team, or first I'll give you their sport, and then I'll give you the team.
Okay. But I want to try and guess before you tell me.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
So, how many guesses do you want until I just tell you?
3.
Okay. Most talented players do not always succeed. Some do not even make the team. It's more of what's inside.
Okay, sport.
Football.
Most talented players do not. Some do not even make the team. It's more of what's inside. Okay, team.
Green Bay Packers.
This is current team.
Huh?
Current team.
Right.
Or the team that they were most known for.
Right. Green Bay Packers.
Brett Favre.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but but yeah, he was. I mean, what does that mean to you, though? I think it's just saying that in the NFL, just because there's so many limited spots, what is it, like 500 and something?
Total?
Yeah, players.
Well, 53 times 32, whatever that is.
Yeah. Here, let's not do.
Well, and there's like practice squad too, right? I don't know how many you can have on the practice squad.
Okay, 1,700 basically. Yeah. So
out of thousands and thousands,
hundreds of thousands of players. So, but to me, it's just like, it's like most talented players that don't always succeed, and you don't make the team. It's like maybe you're just not the right fit for what they're looking for. But more of what's inside means to me, it's just like
heart,
right,
determination,
and you're not going to give up.
Yeah.
So.
Especially in football. Right.
It's a fucking grueling sport, man.
Yep.
Next one. One man can be a crucial ingredient on a team, crucial ingredient on a team, but one man cannot make a team.
Have you ever seen tennis? All right. One man cannot make a team. Is this basketball?
Yes, it is.
It's a coach, I feel like.
It's actually a player.
Is it a player?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll take team.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Magic Johnson?
No. Very famous basketball player.
Kobe?
No. He's always talked
LA.
about. Rappers talk about him. Ice Cube talked about him.
Huh? L.A. Oh, Shaq?
No.
Oh,
Kareem Abdul
Jabbar.
Jabbar. All right. I never left the field saying I could have done more to get ready, and that gives me peace of mind.
Okay, this is either soccer or baseball. Right?
No, it's football.
Oh, damn. Oh, I guess, yeah, field. Give me a field saying I could have done more to get ready, and that gives me peace of mind. Peyton Manning?
Yes, it is.
No way.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the guy was always prepared.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most prepared. So, I mean, watching him play was awesome.
Yeah, he was fun, especially when we beat him.
That really wasn't on him, though. I mean, gosh, just our defense was just too good.
Oh, yeah?
I think
How
so.
about the interceptions he threw?
Yeah. Well, again,
That's
I
fault.
think our defense was just too good.
Yeah.
Because at that time, there wasn't the 5-second no press from the line rule. They made that rule right after we won because
we fucked them over.
Because we dominated. So,
dude, they were the best offense of all time.
I know.
Or
And
one
we were
of the
the best, and we were considered the best defense.
One of the
all
best
time.
defenses.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a great game
For us.
You have to expect things of yourself before you can do them.
Sport.
Basketball.
Jason Kidd.
No.
Team.
The Bulls.
Michael Jordan.
Of course. It is not the size of a man.
Hold on. You have to expect things of yourself before you can do them.
You have to expect that you can do it before you attempt it.
Yeah.
You have to be in the right mindset of doing it before you think you could, to even attempt it, or else you're not going to know what to do and you'll be lost.
That reminds me of have you been following the Seahawks at all?
Recently?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Jamal Adams in an interview.
I heard
said-
that he got a deal, though.
Yeah, he got a deal.
Was it like $70 million 5 years? Getting
4
paid
years.
17 and a half.
4 years, I think. 2025 he's signed through. So yeah, 4 years.
Oh, 4 years, $70 million.
But it was like
Sheesh.
only 30 something was guaranteed.
38.
Yeah, 38.
That's still a lot of money.
It is.
Well, he's the best safety in the league, so he deserves
He's one of the
it.
best defensive players in the league.
Well, I mean, if you saw his pressures from last year compared to everybody else,
Yeah.
for a safety,
Yeah.
he like tripled.
Yeah. Well,
And
he
that's
broke the sack record for
and that's
a DB.
perfect. And that's perfect for our team. But anyway, sorry.
So his goal last year was 12.5 sacks, and he says he wants to make an impossible goal.
It's what you do
To push for.
Set the bar high.
You don't want to make a goal that's like achievable.
Easily achievable.
You want to make something higher so that you push and push and push past
Right.
what you think you can do. That's what this reminds me of.
That's what I always did playing. It's like it's never to me. It was never enough.
Yeah.
Ever. So I think that's why I kept getting better, because I was like, this is not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. It is not the size of a man, but the size of his heart that matters.
This is a small guy.
It is not a small
No.
guy. No.
Football again.
Nope. Boxing.
Boxing. Is it Mayweather?
Mm-mm.
Is it
Bigger.
Bigger. Evander?
Yes, it is. Much bigger. Wasn't he considered kind of undersized for heavyweights, or wasn't he kind of short? I don't know.
Him and Mike Tyson were fairly short.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Obviously, this is easy. It's, just because you're big. I mean, you could be a pussy and like be
Ginormous.
Well, no, you can be ginormous, but like you could have no heart in the game, or
Yeah.
kind of like what Shaq did. He's like, I'm just gonna rely on my natural ability, kind of thing. So, or it's just like you keep pushing and you don't give up, or you have passion for it. So, I hated every minute of training, but I said don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion.
Is this an Olympian?
No. Maybe. I don't think so, actually.
So is it basketball?
No, it's boxing again.
Boxing. Suffer now and the rest of your life and live the rest of your life. Is it Muhammad?
It is. Was he in the Olympics?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, he was. In the 60s.
Oh. Junior champion?
I think something like that. Within 6 years, Muhammad Ali had a gold medal hanging around his neck at the Olympic Games in Rome.
Oh, nice.
Ali's Olympic medal came at Rome 1960. You know, a lot of like MMA fighters and stuff have been to the Olympics in like boxing or like wrestling or something.
Yeah.
So
Kurt Angle. That was real, dude.
I know. No, I know.
Yeah,
Didn't he have more than
medals.
one?
He had like 3.
Yeah. I hate it well, obviously this is training sucks, but you have to train in order to be good. So I mean that's kinda obvious.
Well, if you want to be, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously
Legendary.
training sucks. I agree, it does. It's like practice sucks, but you got to do it.
Yeah.
So, procrastination is one of the most common and deadliest of diseases, and its toll on success and happiness is heavy.
No idea. Sport.
Hockey.
It's got to be Gretzky.
It is Gretzky. What was his nickname? I always forget.
He had a nickname?
I think so.
I don't remember him having a nickname.
I think he had something. I don't remember what team he played for though.
The greatest?
Oh yeah, maybe. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, his middle name's Douglas.
Wayne Douglas Gretzky.
Oh, he doesn't have one. I thought they called him something. The Great One.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
I learned something about him recently.
What?
So he gets all the credit for he was really good, obviously one of the best hockey players ever, but he had this enforcer guy that was with him for a long time, that if anyone touched Gretzky or something, it was his job just to fuck that guy up. That puts fear into people hitting you.
Well, that's how hockey used to be. They always had like people who
just hit people
who were terrible at hockey.
Okay, your job. Don't touch the puck.
We're pretty much. You're gonna play defense, and basically, if someone touches our
best
players, you just go over and destroy them, and then get in the fight box with them and fuck them up.
Take them out of the game.
That's what the movie Goon was about.
Yeah.
So that's what they were called. They were called goons.
Right.
Yeah. All right. This last one, you should be able to get this easy, right?
This isn't the last one.
Huh?
This
Yeah, it is.
The last one. There's one more.
There's one more. I don't. Oh, yeah, you're right. Whoops. Wait. I don't remember. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have the 9th one. Oops.
You don't know who it is.
No, I'll get it. But to be the man, you have to beat the man.
I'm supposed to know who this is?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. There. Right.
To be the man, you have to beat the man. Marshawn Lynch.
Nope.
Is it football?
No, it's wrestling.
What kind of wrestling?
Fake wrestling.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No.
Undertaker.
No.
Triple H.
No.
Kurt Angle.
Older.
Hulk Hogan?
No.
Andre the Giant.
No, other famous. I can't believe you can't think of him. I don't blame you. His famous catch line is, "Woo!"
Ric Flair.
Yeah. Nature Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. He always said that.
I don't remember that.
Because I think he was the champion at one point. He's like, in order to be the man, you have to beat the man.
His story's pretty sad.
I haven't
30 for 30, watch it.
Okay.
It's really good.
And obviously this is, to be the champ, you have to beat the current champ. I mean,
Right.
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to get that one pretty quickly, but... All right, so the last one. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at, which is kind of weird because we were just discussing this.
Yeah.
And this is martial arts.
MMA?
Kind of. Not really.
I know who this person is.
Oh, yeah.
Royce
yeah.
Gracie?
No.
Jackie Chan?
Close.
Jet Li?
No. Older.
Older? Oh, Bruce Lee?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I mean, they kind of talked about it earlier with Jamal Adams, is you set the bar impossible,
Higher, yeah.
right? So it pushes you to your fullest. Not bad. I mean, it's kind of hard because it's just kind of vague, but that's why I said I would give you the team in there, like so you have something to ballpark at. So,
all right, this is a random questions section, but it's a would you rather sports edition. So all the questions are would you rather. Would you rather be the star of a bad team or an average player on an elite team?
and this is what we were talking about earlier. It's like, do you want to be a star in a shitty team that never wins, or do you want to be an average player on a team that always wins? I think I will take the star of a bad team. Because you're gonna get more
recognition,
right? More recognition and light. It's kind of like when Charles Barkley was on the Suns, and it's like he was carrying the Suns, and
Barry Sanders.
Yeah, Barry Sanders. Oh God, I'm just trying to think of some. No, not him, but Ken Griffey Jr. at the time before he got the team around him.
Even then, we never won a championship.
I know.
We did. Yeah. We do have the record for the most wins in a season.
Right, but that he wasn't on that team though.
Yeah, why do I always think he was?
I don't know.
I know we had this argument
because you want him to.
I always just assumed he was.
No, but
which is crazy to me.
Yeah,
that he wasn't on that team.
I know. That team was really good too. Like they had a bunch of stars, and it's just
Jamie Moyer was our star pitcher, right?
Beat by the damn Yankees again. Even our '95 team was beat by the Yankees.
Yep.
It sucks, but yeah. I'd rather be rather be the star of a player on a bad team.
I think I'd rather like the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
I want the recognition.
I'd rather always be winning.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'll take the recognition of being the best. So
it's kind of like a Julian Edelman, right?
Someone's gonna come get you eventually. Yeah, I know. I see what you mean though, but it's just kind of hard because then it's like in a team like that, it's like if you're the average player, then they're gonna think the people around you are making you good.
Yeah.
So
which is fine as long as I have some rings on my finger. Once a champion, always a champion. I guess everyone talks about Barry Sanders, so
yeah,
that works too. All right, would you rather win MVP or a team championship?
Championship.
Easy, right?
MVP is cool. I mean, it shows that you're the best in the league, but like we were just saying, it doesn't really matter unless you win. So I will take the championship because at least you go down in history as that year as the best team that year.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you would be as the best player too, but the championship means you won it all.
What if you're a bench player?
Oh, man, that's a good point. Good point. Well, you just said, at least I got a ring.
Yeah.
But, man, I guess that kind of contradicts what I just said before.
Yes, it does.
But I don't know. I just think in that situation, the team championship is definitely better.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, would you rather watch...
Do you get a ring or a trophy for being MVP?
Probably. I'm sure you get something. Would you rather watch a regular season game courtside or a playoff game from the nosebleeds?
Playoff game.
Really?
Really. Because regular season is just like, okay, I mean, it's just another game. Obviously, it's cool, but playoff games mean more.
Yeah.
Because that's when everything's on the line.
Yeah.
So, to me, it's just playoff games are way more important. Like, that winning season we had for the Mariners, we had season tickets, and we had...
Wait, when was that?
2001?
15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah, 2001, dude. Yeah, like when we had nosebleed seats, though, we were up in the 300s right behind third plate. But me and my stepdad, we got to go to 2 of the playoff games when we went.
Yeah.
We got to see us play against the Yankees. We won a couple of games. That was awesome. And I would have taken that way over being like behind home plate during a regular season game.
Yeah.
So... Because being part of playoffs, if you win, you're part of history. I don't think there's really any plus side to a regular season game besides this is awesome seats.
I would pick the regular season courtside because I've been to basketball games.
Do they bring you free food and
been
stuff
to football
when you
games? No. I've sat really close in football games too on regular seasons, but I've also been to a really good playoff game with Portland, and it was when Damian Lillard hit the 3 to win a playoff game, to win the series at a playoff game. The first series they'd won since the 70s, and that place went nuts. But I wasn't sitting courtside. Anyway, I'd rather watch a game from home if I'm fucking in the nosebleeds.
Really?
I would.
Oh,
It's more comfortable. You don't have to fucking go to the game. It's like, it's cool to be there, but at the same time, it's just like sitting courtside in a regular season game. You still get to like interact with the players. They hear what you say. I don't know, it'd just be cool. They'll like fall into you and stuff.
That's an old person answer.
Is it?
I'd rather watch the playoff.
I don't want to go nowhere. Fuck it. I'm only 33. Well, almost 34. All right. Would you rather ensure overtime or take a chance and possibly lose?
Oh, man. I guess there's a lot to say about someone who takes a chance to win it all, right?
Glory.
50-50. Yeah, it's like oh man, that's tough. Yeah, it's like kick the field goal or go for the score.
For me, it's you got to take the chance.
I'm with you on that.
You have to.
Yeah, because at that point, if you're very close, you might as well just do it. But I'm an armchair quarterback. What do I know? I'm not a coach. But personally, yeah, you take the chance.
What if it's kind of situational, right? Like, what if you think you can win in overtime?
Yeah.
Like
if their team's like worn down.
Yeah, you're like, okay, we have them here, but we have this opportunity to take us to overtime.
Oh man, it's just what I don't like about overtime is just like, the momentum.
So
I guess the
that can
momentum.
happen.
If you got the momentum at the end of the game, man, you might well take it in the overtime. But yeah, if you're kind of down, it's like, dude, just go for it. Go for it and take it. Win it all. Take it all. And if you lose, everyone's going to hate you for it.
Yeah, but if you win, everyone's going to love you for it. That's the chance, right?
Right.
All right, would you rather pass or score?
Score.
This one's easy, right?
Yeah, score.
Who wants to fucking pass?
I don't know. Nobody.
You want to be the person to score.
The quarterback wants this pass because it still counts as a score, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty easy.
All right. Would you rather be a legendary coach or a legendary player?
This one's kind of hard because it's like players probably don't last as long as coaches.
Unless it's baseball or basketball.
I was about to say in football, it's like, I think I'd take the legendary coach in football because it's like legendary players, sometimes they don't always last that long.
Coaching, you can go from 30 to 70 years old.
Right.
But player is like max, like, what?
So if we're doing basketball or baseball, oh man. I think I'll take, if it's basketball or baseball, I think I'll take player.
I always want to take player. I think it's much funner to be in the game than to be the coach on the sidelines.
But you're always the mastermind behind it, though. You're the one who plans the strategy and manages everything. So there's something to be said. Obviously, great players need a great coach. So
you can get a trophy named after you. Lombardi.
Yeah, right.
All right. Would you rather play indoors or outdoors? It's outdoors for me.
Really?
I like the elements. It adds a different dynamic to the game.
I think it adds a certain mental toughness. Yeah,
exactly.
Well. As long as you're not in like Arizona or something. Like if you're actually like here in Washington, like we have 4 seasons to a degree. So it's like playing outdoors. I played in like 2 or 3 sports, so I did get to experience all of it. But yeah, if it's like a super hot place and you're playing outside, that's gonna suck. Yeah. So I guess it depends on the sport again for all these questions, but preferably I think I'll take outdoors too.
See, the thing about indoors is it kind of levels the playing field. Right?
Yeah. Well, depending on where, like, for example, if people came here during the fall time and they're like live in like Arizona or somewhere warm,
it's cold and wet,
and then you come out here and it's like we don't have a covered stadium. We play outside and it's fucking cold and but they train in that stuff though, knowing they're going to go into it. So
how could you?
Just I don't know, kind of
dump rain on
kind of
players?
Simulate. I'm sure they do something to simulate it if you're used to the warmth all the time.
Well, for like a weather game in football. Right, like a running game is a lot easier, right?
Right.
And then also for quarterbacks outdoors when it's wet, bigger hands equals better, right? Because you can grip the ball more.
Yeah.
So that's why I think like indoors is like a more level playing field, but outdoors,
it's like playing in like Dallas or like Louisiana,
all of the new stadiums,
Atlanta,
all of the new stadiums.
Is
They're
the
all
new
outdoor.
LA stadium inside? Giant dome? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's like has like clear windows on top, I think. I believe. All right,
What I like about our football stadium is like it covers the fans, but then it's exposed to the elements of the field, like to the
only
players.
the top people. It doesn't go all the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Like if you're in the 200 section and below, you're getting wet.
Yeah, true.
Would you rather play a game in the snow or in the rain?
Oh man, this is another sport.
This is easy.
Depending on sports,
me.
I think. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to take the rain.
I'm taking snow.
Really?
Yeah.
No man,
Snow,
snow's
baby.
miserable.
It is.
for
It's
any
cold,
for any sport. It's
wet.
miserable. You can't see shit. Like,
But rain, man.
yeah, but
Just being soaked.
I don't have any problem being soaked and playing.
Yeah.
Never had a problem playing soccer in the rain. Like when they cancel the games, like, come on, man.
We can play.
Exactly. This is a joke.
Fucking sprinkling.
But yeah, no. I think I'll take the rain.
Those snow games though are so fun.
They're cool to watch, but man, it sounds miserable.
All right. Moving on.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's
now we're gonna get to the draft. So our rule is whoever picks the draft, the other person gets to draft first. So we're doing a best sports movies draft. So since I picked it, Jeremy goes first.
Okay. I don't think there's really a clear number one on this because this is so subjective, right?
That's the point.
Just trying to think of a movie I've seen like many times.
I
I'm
already
gonna
got
go
my first.
Huh?
I already got my first.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick The Sandlot.
That's a great movie.
I love that movie. Even though I'm not really a huge baseball fan, that's just a good it's a good movie. And
Yeah.
it's a good sports movie. But it makes you feel like a kid.
Yeah, it is a great movie. I got you. I don't doubt that at all. Like, yeah, I can't wait till my daughter's old enough and I can watch it with
Show
her.
her all
so,
this stuff.
right.
Yeah.
And just the classic line, "You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me."
What's your favorite scene from that movie?
Probably with the dog.
Well, there's a lot of that.
Well, like when they first meet the dog, like when the ball first goes over the fence and they just hear, and just
it
hear like the
takes the
dog
ball.
tearing the ball up. But then they go and meet the dog, and the dog's actually like super
Normal,
nice.
yeah.
Well, it just shows you like that goes through a kid's head. They just think it's like
Imagination,
yeah, right.
yeah.
It's just like the worst thing. So,
Yeah.
but no, that's a great movie. My pick is easy. I'm gonna go with Space Jam.
I didn't even have that on my list.
Space Jam is
Yeah.
awesome, and I heard the new one sucked, and I'm not even gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
because LeBron's a bum. But no,
My boy's in there.
who?
Dane.
He is.
Yeah,
Really?
he's in there.
Well, this one is it's so good, man. Just Michael Jordan, and then just Looney Tunes. It's just I watch this movie over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, and this one is just another one where it's just funny that he figures out it's like at the end it's like, I think Bugs or someone grabs Daffy's head. He's like, "This is Looney Tune land," like where anything's happen like
Yeah, you can
possible.
do anything.
Yeah, right. And he just realizes that at the end, then does a giant dunk.
Uh-huh.
But one thing that I did notice in the story is like when the Monstars just keep scoring, it's like, do these guys like the score kept going up? It's like,
Yeah.
do the guys ever stop? But then when it came down to the end of the game, they had a score. It's like, huh?
Yeah. What? Plot hole.
Right. But yeah,
I'm kind of mad.
I love Space Jam. It's a
Kind of
great
mad
movie.
that I didn't put that on my list.
Really,
actually.
dude? That's a great.
I know. I
movie.
didn't even think about
Yeah.
it. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Adam Sandler one. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's
right?
two. There's two.
I
of
have
them.
like
there's
5 of them on my list.
Five?
Well, 3. I have
5
3.
sports.
No, 3. I have
Okay.
3 Adam Sandler sports movies.
So
on
do
my
I.
list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick The Waterboy.
Yep. You got.
I've watched this one the most of all of them, but it's my favorite Adam
the
Sandler
most
sports
quotable movie.
Yeah.
If you hang around with us, we quote this movie a lot.
I say anytime someone mentions a cooler,
Right.
a cooler, I say spit in the cooler, coach.
That's my best player, son. I think mine's my favorite one's I'm the water boy, dude.
I got a wooden spoon.
I got a wooden spoon. Dude.
Yeah, a lot of quotes from that movie.
Right.
Yep. Something wrong with this medulla oblongata. hear what Mom
No,
has to
no,
say on
Colonel
the subject?
Sanders, you're wrong. Mama's right. I have to go with Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
This one is just like, this movie is so good. Very classic, and I've watched it over and over and over and over again. So I think my favorite part is when Shooter McGavin has to shoot it off the guy's foot. He's got the nail on his head.
I had to shoot it off of Frankenstein's fat foot.
Play it as it lies, but that part was just funny where he just grabs his club and he just bends it on him. I'll see you in the parking lot. Oh my God. Yeah. Probably one of my favorite movie villains is Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, he's great.
His role is underrated. He doesn't get enough credit for that role.
Right. All right. I'm going to pick... I'm surprised you haven't picked this yet. I'm going to pick Dodgeball.
Son of a bitch.
A true underdog story.
I was going to pick it next.
I figured you were.
I had to take Happy Gilmore. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't let you have Waterboy and Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Dodgeball Boy.
God, so good.
It's great. The best character is
so good. That's such a
Ben
great
Stiller,
movie.
right?
Oh, of course. White Goodman.
My goodness. And Michelle.
That may be my favorite role he's ever done.
Yeah.
And they did a thing where like him and Vince Vaughn had like a fundraiser or whatever, and they dressed up as their characters, and they actually played dodgeball with people, and they played in character.
Nice.
So he actually played as White Goodman.
The Cobras or whatever they were.
Oh man, that movie's so good.
When he like catches him putting pizza down his pants.
I told you not to disturb me during my sessions. He's masturbating with pizza.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Oh, that's
good.
disappointing.
It's good.
I wanted that one.
I knew you did. Feels good to take it from you.
I mean, hey, I got Space Jam though.
Yeah.
So. Let's see. No. Okay, I'm gonna take this one because I think it's hilarious. But I'm gonna take Talladega Nights.
Good one. It's on my list.
That's a classic. Like the first kind of like making fun of a racing movie, I guess.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Will Ferrell too, which is great. But again, my favorite part is early when the two boys are talking shit to their grandpa. I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey, Chip. They can talk to you however they want because they're winners.
I like the prayer during that thing too.
Oh yeah, sweet babe. Oh yeah. Oh, the
Dear
almighty Taco Bell.
Dear sweet 10-pound, 5-ounce baby Jesus. And I also got to mention Gatorade at every prayer. Or when he's on fire.
Oh man.
And he's not actually on
Right.
fire. I'm on fire!
Yeah. Oh man.
Or of course the most famous line from that movie. If you're not first, you're last.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna go with a more serious movie on this one.
That's what I was gonna do. It's funny. It's my first. Space Jam wasn't a comedy, was it? Kinda.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'm gonna pick the Mighty Ducks.
You want to know what? I went back and watched all of them.
I did too recently.
The second one I think
This is my favorite.
Is my
as
favorite.
well.
The Olympics
Yep,
one.
yep.
The Bash Brothers.
Yeah.
My favorite shit.
Well, and they get like the girl goalie
Right.
and the fast skater guy
Right.
who can't stop and the rodeo kid. Yeah, I think that one's my favorite too.
Yeah.
The first one's more of a classic.
Right.
But yeah, the third one's the worst.
For sure.
For sure. But yeah, the Mighty Ducks. How can you go wrong with that? Hockey.
Right. Yeah, I was actually gonna go with the hockey movie. I'm gonna pick Miracle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oops, I spelled it wrong.
I didn't put it on my list because I remember it being good, but I don't remember it.
Oh, I remember this movie. It's just great because it's just the story of how the United States beat Russia,
right?
And we were completely outclassed. We should have never won.
We weren't even like
We weren't.
considered.
No, we weren't. We shouldn't have even been there in the first place. But the fact it was just kind of like perfect for the times. It's like the Cold War was high.
Yeah.
You know, it's just of course the Russians and the United States going at each other. But
Wait, where was it?
what do you mean?
Where was the Olympics held? Do you think there's any way we could have cheated?
I don't know.
Because I guarantee we've cheated in the Olympics. There's no question we haven't. Right?
I'm not sure where it was at, but yeah, it's like we had no business being there.
Yeah.
But it's just that coach, I guess, just coached these group of college kids and players just into a team. So, but the fact that we pulled it off during that time, I don't know. I always love this movie.
It's that whole like Brett Favre quote.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's not about your talent, it's about what's inside.
Right.
That's it in a nutshell right there.
Yeah. So
another hockey movie. Nice.
Right. It's a great hockey movie.
All right, I'm going to go...
What the hell is that guy's name?
Which one?
Is it... No, that's not him, is it? Is it Kurt Russell? I think it is.
Was he the coach?
Yeah, it was Kurt Russell. He was the coach.
I need to watch that movie again.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
That's a Disney movie, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I think so, yeah.
All right, do I want to go serious again, or do I want to go... Yeah. So, I'm going to pick a boxing movie. I'm going to pick Rocky IV.
Is that what the Russian one?
Yep.
Of course.
It's my favorite. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I think it's a pretty popular one. But I just think it's best because it was Ivan Drago.
I like the one with Mr. T.
I'll break you.
That's
number
second?
3.
Is it 3? Oh, that one's funny.
Yeah, that's number 3.
I pity the fool.
Did he say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Actually, I think he did.
No.
I don't know.
I got to say it in every movie I'm in. Or every...
Right. I don't know. I think he did. I don't know. What the hell was that guy even famous for?
A-Team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but he was an A-Team guy.
It's funny. I actually have the first Rocky down, but I wasn't going to pick it. Well, a bunch of them were dropping, but I think my last pick's going to be good, but go ahead.
One thing I liked about Rocky IV was when he was training, I think it was a fight in Russia, and the Russian guy's training this, like, advanced facility with all these like shit hooked up to him and all this advanced equipment, and Rocky's just fucking out in the snow carrying logs and shit. Like the training was funny to me, but he ends up beating him.
Right? It's like, what the hell? Like, I don't think that's how it works, but that's like an old school way of doing it. It's like, do I take a baseball movie or do I take... does martial arts count as a sports movie? Yeah.
Karate Kid?
No, not Karate Kid.
Bloodsport?
I am going to take Ip Man.
Ip Man?
Yeah.
Ooh, I love Ip Man.
That is one of my favorite martial arts movies. I can watch all 3. They're so good. They're so good.
The one where he fights Tyson, I don't really like.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of corny, but whatever. But just the first one, though... So good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Was it Donnie Yen?
Donnie Yen.
Yeah. Great actor. So, I don't know. It's just, I really wasn't into martial arts movies, and then I watched this, like, dude, this is awesome. Like, it shows you how good martial arts movies actually can be.
Oh, they're good. I really like them. I'm surprised I didn't have any on my list.
Yeah. So what do
now
you
that
got?
you said that, I'm like, oh, God. There's so many martial arts
know.
movies going through my head right now. All the Bruce Lee movies are good.
Yeah.
Dude, watch the early Jackie Chan movies. Drunken Master.
Haven't seen
that
it.
Shit's awesome.
Where can I watch it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere.
Okay.
It's available somewhere. Yeah.
Amazon has everything, but a lot of it you have to pay for.
Yeah. That's one thing I don't like about them.
Yeah.
Not everything's included. Sons of bitches.
So what do you got?
Sandlot, Waterboy, Dodgeball, Mighty Ducks, Rocky IV.
I have Space Jam, Happy Gilmore, Talladega Nights, Miracle, and Ip Man. So what else did you have?
Caddyshack.
I had that down too. It's a great.
Major League.
Yep, I had Major League down too.
The Replacements.
I didn't have that one. I'm shocked.
The Longest Yard.
Yep. The Adam Sandler version?
Yep.
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights.
Never seen it.
You never seen that? You should watch that. Coach Carter.
Yep. That's a great movie.
It is.
A great basketball movie.
It's one of those inspirational.
Well, yeah, it's just a movie about coach just like teaching kids in the not so great parts of the city, showing them that, like, you know, you can be a thug and all you want, but that's not going to help you out here on this court.
Right.
And this court's going to make you a man.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Remember the Titans?
Yep, I have that.
That's all I had.
Okay, I had Bad News Bears, the Billy Bob Thornton one.
I've never seen that.
Oh, it's actually pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had Hardball.
Hardball?
Keanu Reeves coaches the baseball team.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's actually pretty funny.
Moneyball? Did you have Moneyball?
Yeah. I actually just watched that movie.
That movie's pretty cool.
Like last week.
It's the A's, right?
Yeah. Well, it just shows that they took something that was like unorthodox, and it's like what everyone's using now is like stats and on base percent, all that. Because he was just like, well, we have $40 million and we have to compete against the Yankees who have $110 million teams. So it's like they just buy all their players while we're stuck with our budget. So it's like we're never going to win. We're just a farm system for better teams.
Yeah.
So he's like, the coach just want to try something different. And then he brought in this stats dude who just basically the main thing was like, can he get on base?
Was that Jonah Hill or Brad Pitt?
Yeah, it was Jonah Hill and Brad Pitt. So.
No, but which one was the stats guy?
Oh, it was Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah. But that stats dude works for the Browns.
Well, I can tell.
Yeah.
It's not working so good now, is it?
I don't think you can really use stats like that in football. It's just completely different. So.
Yeah, baseball is way more of a numbers game.
Right.
Yeah.
So. All right. So, again, we always encourage you to check out our socials. Facebook, Instagram's the name of the podcast. Go ahead and give us a follow on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @actinglikeWeKnow. Drop the G. Check us out anywhere on podcast platforms. If you're on Apple Podcasts and you like the podcast, please give us a 5-star review. It really helps our show. And I always encourage you to share this with a friend, family, whatever. Word of mouth is the best way to get something out there. So, apologize for the break, too, but we just had some stuff happen. But now we are back at it. So, with that.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.